Hi, friends. I have a book to read to you that I am very excited about, and it is called Olivia by Ian Falconer. And this book is very special because it's actually a Caldecott Honor book, so it is known for having the most distinguished pictures in the year that it was made. And while we read this book all about Olivia, I have Olivia here to join us. You might have seen her in our classroom. So this is Olivia. As you can see, she looks exactly the same as the Olivia on the front cover of the book. Now, what kind of animal is Olivia? She's a pig, isn't she? But what's very interesting about this book is that they give her traits just like a person, just like you or me. She gets ready in the morning. She plays with her little brother. She goes to all different places. So Olivia is a very energetic little pig. And we are going to go with her through this book on all her adventures throughout the day. Are you ready? You friends are going to love this one. And Olivia, you will love it too because it's all about you. Olivia's going to sit right on my lap while we get started. Olivia by Ian Falconer. And actually, let me ask you friends, what do you think Olivia's favorite color is? Look at all her clothes. I think Olivia likes the color red. All right. Olivia, written and illustrated by Ian Falconer. To the real Olivia and Ian, and to William, who didn't arrive in time to appear in this book. So remember, some authors, they're illustrators, they will dedicate their books to people, and they'll put that right in the front. And what's interesting about this author is that he actually made the characters just like his kids. So Olivia is based on his daughter. All right, Olivia. This is Olivia. She is good at lots of things. And her book right there says 40 very loud songs. You think she's a loud pig? I think so. She is very good at wearing people out. She even wears herself out. She's very busy. Look at the end, she's so tired. Olivia has a little brother named Ian. He's always copying. Sometimes Ian just won't leave her alone, so Olivia has to be firm. And look at little brother copying her with his makeup. And then she's putting on a scary mask to try to get him to leave. That's her being firm with him. Olivia lives with her mother, her father, her brother, and her dog, Perry, and Edwin the cat. In the morning after she gets up and moves the cat and brushes her teeth and combs her ears and moves the cat, Olivia gets dressed. She has to try on everything. You see all of her red clothes. She loves the color red. On sunny days, Olivia likes to go to the beach. She feels it's important to come prepared. Last summer, when Olivia was little, her mother showed her how to make sand castles. She got pretty good. You think that's pretty good? Or do you think she's like really, really good at building sand castles? Oh, look at that. That is like a sand skyscraper. She is very good at sand castles. And something else I don't know if you friends noticed, but there are actually only a couple colors that the illustrator uses in this book. Did you notice what colors? Look at the colors in this book. Do you see any colors besides red and black and white? Those are the only colors that Ian Falconer uses when he illustrates this book. She got pretty good. Sometimes Olivia likes to bask in the sun. When her mother sees that she's had enough, they go home. Oh, what did she get? She got a red sunburn from being out in the sun for too long. Every day, Olivia is supposed to take a nap. It's time for your you-know-what, her mother says. Do you think Olivia's going to want to take a nap? Of course, Olivia's not at all sleepy. What's she doing instead? She's dancing. On rainy days, Olivia likes to go to the museum. She heads straight for her favorite picture. Which one do you think is her favorite picture? That right there with the ballerinas. Olivia looks at it for a long time. What could she be thinking? What do you think she might be thinking? We're about to find out. What's she thinking about? She's imagining herself in the picture. Look, she's the ballerina. But there is one painting Olivia just doesn't get. I could do that in about 5 minutes, she says to her mother. As soon as she gets home, she gives it a try. How do you think her mother is feeling right now? Look at her face. She's like, oh, Olivia, you painted all over the wall. Do you think Olivia's going to get into trouble? You think you would get into trouble if you painted all over the wall? Time out. Oh. After a nice bath and a nice dinner, it's time for bed. But of course, Olivia's not at all sleepy. Only 5 books tonight, Mommy, she says. No, Olivia, just 1. How about 4? 2, 3? All right, 3, but that's it. When they finished reading, Olivia's mother gives her a kiss and says, you know, you really wear me out, but I love you anyway. And Olivia gives her a kiss back and says, I love you anyway, too. Isn't that such a sweet ending? Olivia is definitely a very, very busy pig. So the question I have to ask you for the end of this book, and you're going to actually have to look at these pictures right here. One picture, actually, this picture right here. I'm going to ask you, when Olivia goes to sleep, when she finally falls asleep and she's dreaming, what is she dreaming about? What do you see in that picture? That's how Ian Falconer, the illustrator, is showing us what she's thinking about. So she's sleeping. What is she dreaming about? What do you think Olivia is dreaming about? All right, guys, I hope you like this one. I really do. I've liked this book for a very long time. I love Olivia, and she is very happy she got to join us today while we did this read aloud. All right, bye, guys. Bye.